Why the heck is there a fence post right in the middle of the field? What the heck is Walker doing? Yeah, he's about to take a dump. Nature calls, huh, buddy? We'll give him some privacy. You done, buddy? You're farting up a storm in here, weren't you? Jesus. Stay. It is the first thing in the morning. I just want to check the oil quick on this. She's good. Ugh, sneeze. What I'm about to do is I'm gonna take this beast and start working some ground over here. Started over there, and so I just gotta kind of pick up where I left off. This is already sprayed. I'm just incorporating chemicals, making a seed bed for beans. I just dropped Dad off at our last field of corn, and so he's got about 30 acres left to do, and once he's done with that, we'll have to convert the planter over to soybeans, which takes a little bit of time. So I'll go through that and show you how we do that too. You coming with me today? You wanna ride along? Wanna ride along? Oh, you gonna make it? It's too early in the morning to be making jumps like that, huh? This windshield washer fluid gone. Woo, look at her go. So I just want these fuel cultivator tines just a couple of inches in, because you don't want to bury the chemicals too deep, otherwise they don't work properly. And the GPS is lining up. As you can see, that's overlap, just about one chain. So now I just sit here, turn on some music. If I had a coffee, I'd drink it, but I don't. We're gonna go convert the planter. Dad's right there, so I gotta meet him at the shop right there, and we'll convert the planter over to beans down. What you just saw me do was dump out the old corn. Next thing I gotta do is, Grandpa's going through and blowing out each row, so I'm gonna swap out the corn plates. Are you swapping in the bean plates already? What? Are you swapping in the bean plates? What? The bean plates?
Yeah, they're all in.
Okay.
All in around.
Okay. So I might as well show you, this is the corn plates we're taking out. Bean plates we're putting in. You can see there's a lot more. Basically what these do is spin around, and then seed drops in these little holes, and then there's brushes that keep it in. As it keeps spinning and gets to the bottom, the brushes stop grabbing it, so then it drops the seed down through the seed tube and gets planted. shit. Ugh. High maintenance. And we're off.
I've already planted a half a acre, so at least the beans. I think all warning.
I guess we could swap out a sensor. Do we have an extra now?
Yeah, we should. It's planning, I'll plan up to the building and then we'll. So you want to shut off your 4-wheel drive. I'll drive you over there. Pull that hose off. Maybe there's something stuck in it.
Well, this shouldn't have anything because it's not treated.
No. This is my only last thing I would check. Because it says low warning. What about the tank? Shove your, is there anything in there? Shove your screwdriver in. I'll put it back on. I guess I'm going to have a service call, huh? Or if it's planned, I could just shut the roll off, I guess. I don't know.
It's really early. I mean, we just started being, so might as well service call it.
Well, if it's planned, I'll plant till I get to it.
Hopefully, oh, I was just gonna say, hopefully Walker didn't jump out of the tractor. Because I just got the honk and a thumbs up, meaning that the planter is working, so it worked itself out of whatever kink it was. It was probably a combination of that seed plate, I tightened it up, and then it started grabbing the beans, then it had the low warning, rather than just failing. And then the low warning was probably just from, maybe it just takes a little time to get pressure to it. Hard to say. But as long as it works, it's all that matters. You gonna make that leap again? Mr. AC Life. Just taking a snoozer in there, weren't you? Come on up, do it again. Go home. Here, I'll catch you this time. I just got the go-ahead to go home, and not gonna lie to you guys, today was just a long day. I don't know why. It's just one of those days, I guess. So, I will see you tomorrow, and we'll be back at her. Hi there. We are going to be doing a little spraying. Got the sprayer out over there. You see it? Right there. So, ready to do some spraying, Walker? So, I gotta go get our pallet of chemical that I need. What we're gonna be spraying is that new, to us, Fierce MTZ. Can you see the box? It's right there. Put this on top so it doesn't fly off. This stuff is expensive. So me and Grandpa decided to do my farm with Fierce, and then he decided to do the rest of his acres also with Fierce. And then Dad did his acres with a different product. Authority Supreme, that's what it was called, that he did. Anyways, we're gonna compare the two. This is a strange product to us because we usually incorporate chemicals into the ground with our field cultivators. Our process is always spray, field cultivate, plant. Well, with this Fierce, you're supposed to field cultivate, plant, spray. I don't know why, but that's just the way she goes. This stuff is really expensive, and it's supposed to be pretty dang good though. It's supposed to last almost through the summer, actually. So it sticks in the ground that long, killing weeds. I decided to go with this because it'll save an entire pass during the summer months, because it's supposed to last so long. So it potentially could pay off. Either that, or if we get some weed pressure down the summer, like if we get a lot of rain or something maybe, and it stops working, then I'm gonna have to spend more money to do another pass of spraying. So we're gonna be doing fungicides and insecticides later in the season anyways. So if that does happen, we'll just throw in a herbicide. But this stuff is supposed to do the trick. So we're gonna test it out, see if it pays off or not. So, got this little paper with my ratios on it. So I need 500 gallons of water. We've only got one bean field fully planted that we're gonna be using Fierce with. So Dad's over there right now planting it, and by the time I get there, it'll be ready to spray. So we're gonna do 500 gallons of water for that field, and 7 gallon, 13 ounces of chemicals, and that'll do the entire field. So that's what I gotta load up into the sprayer now. So a couple little tidbits about this Fierce stuff. Number one, it freaking stinks. Oof. I've smelled something like it before. My first thought was vinegar, and well, it's not it. I don't know what it is. Ooh, it's making me gag though. Number two, it needs to be agitated. Jesus, it stinks. It needs to be agitated. So we need to mix it up. So Titan Pro gave us this kind of cool little mixer thing. Stick it in and so that's what it's supposed to look like. But what it looked like without mixing was like a woo! Holy hell. But what it looked like was like a brown, I'll show you on the next one. I don't know if you can see that or not. Looks almost like Coke, Coca-Cola, something like that. Alright, now I'm gonna run my water. Then I gotta rinse these out. And we'll take off. A cheese sandwich!
Softball complex, Saturday and Sunday. Residents are asked to avoid all flagged areas for at least 24 hours after the tree.
I am out here in my field looking at the corn, and it just popped out of the ground. So I don't know the spot I was in, but it was perfect. It's a good little row. So as you can see, we got some little corns here. Got a nice little row, and it's all starting to pop up. It's hard to believe that this is supposed to be at least knee-high by the 4th of July, but actually it'll probably be over my head. It's like a month away. Now I can't get any hail. That's the most important thing, because it's out of the ground. So I'm gonna have to live off those little corns, so they better start growing. Got a bunch of weeds. See, it's sprayed. Look at all those weeds. Anyways, I'm gonna get back to rock picking. You sow rock, you shall be picked.
Just finishing your last about no, it's not, and I need to run home here in about a half hour.
There we go, ready? Oh, I shot it the other way. We in the biz call that a rock fail. Here we go.
Okay, thank you.
Look at her go. That is quite a haul of rock. Jesus Christ. I almost get a cage on this back window. There used to be a barn on this property, and it was right here. And so this is all left over from the foundation. It's just a bunch of gravel rocks, basically. But they're like, you know, baseball size, softball size, maybe. Bye-bye, rocks. I didn't even have to touch a single one of them, and would have taken me an entire day. But this thing did it in like less than an hour. Bye-bye. That is a pile of rock. Holy crap. I just spotted something. Let's go take a look at what it is. So, here in Iowa, and I don't know where else in the states this happens, but we get wild asparagus. Looks just like store-bought, tastes way better. Just grows in the ditches. I'll show you how to hunt for it if I find a good spot. This one, I just saw the stalks, which is kind of by our farm, so I knew it was there. But right now is peak asparagus season. It was not up, but since we've been getting every day in the 90s, this stuff will grow like a few inches every day. It's crazy how fast it grows. So you just got to keep your eyes peeled. And once it starts going to seed, it's no longer good. You want to get it right when it looks like this. Good stuff. All right, I didn't even drive 10 feet. I was right there. And take a look at this. So if you look, it blends in, but there is the asparagus growing. A little patch right here. But how you actually hunt for this stuff, I didn't know this was here, but I saw all of this. Looks like little willow trees. This is last year's asparagus that is rotted and dead. And when you see these little like clumps of these dead ones, there's all over the place. So you can see there's even more right here. Asparagus growing. Get that right off. But that is how you find this stuff. So if you don't actually see it, because it does blend in with the grass, the dead stuff stands out pretty good. That's how you asparagus hunt. See this one right here? This is what I mean by it's going to seed. It kind of starts to branch out. This one too. What I'll do is I'll pick this one and then just leave these two, let them go to seed. That way next year there's another crop. Whether you can tell it or not, we are going to plant my beans. So I'm in my field, just got here, I'm gonna unfold, and then we're gonna get started on some planting. I'm gonna really take my time, get everything properly ready, set my markers this time. I think I'm ready to plant. Got my marker down. I got my pressure on. GPS isn't set, but the Toy 600 is kind of filled in with everything. Here we go. I think. Recording. It's scanning. I think we're planting, boys. I think we're planting. Now I'm just following my marker. You see that little trench? That I'm putting that little silver marker on the tractor right in line with where the marker on the planter was digging. And then that should give a perfect 30-inch spacing on the end over there. That is the goal. This is the old way of doing things when they didn't have GPS. Got row 3 failing. I gotta go shake row 3. 1, 2, 3. See, I can count. Some of you didn't think I could. seed. I don't know if you could, but sucked it right up. Ow! Dang, my head. Holy crap, you guys. For everyone who's watching this, you're witnessing history. They're gonna be talking about this for centuries. But I just used my markers everywhere I was supposed to. Am I actually gonna plant a field right? What? No, I'll screw it up somehow. I just finished up planting the field. I didn't do anything wrong. Who the funk? So everything went pretty smooth. I'm gonna fold up, head back to the farm. Happy Saturday morning, folks. I will tell you the plan for today. It's kind of a big day, potentially. Right now, I'm in our big field cultivator tractor, heading to a farm that needs field cultivated. We have 2 fields left to field cultivate and 3 fields left to plant. About 200 acres total, I believe, for the whole day for planting. But what I'm getting at is we could potentially finish planting today. It'll be a really long day if we do finish planting, but it's possible. If we don't, we just have a short day tomorrow, Sunday, so we'll finish today or tomorrow as long as nothing breaks, which I will say things have been going awfully smooth. I just got relieved on field cultivator duties by Grandpa, so I'm gonna go fix this planter. We had another spring break just like the last one, so I gotta fix that so that way it continues to cover properly. Let's go this way. So me and Walker are gonna go fix the planter, and then we're gonna go spray that fierce over what's been planted. So far all I can spray though, I believe, is my farm, and then also the one Dad's at now. Little Walker's having a nice little day. Loving life. I'm not sure what all we're gonna need. I have pliers. We've got to take the wheel off, so I'm just gonna grab this. I should almost just grab a ratchet set. Yeah, I got an idea. This little air tool set. I'll grab this and this. Last but not least, we need this. This is a spring that broke. Oh, it's gonna fight. Oh crap, first fight. Three-way fight. Oh! Crazy ass birds! Alright, I think I got everything I need. Doot, doot, doot. The most important part. My hired help. We are here. We got an asparagus patch right over there. I checked yesterday. Oh, we don't have the arm. I got it right here. Oh, okay. Looks like this bolt snapped too. Oh, do we have a regular bolt we could just rig up temporarily?
Maybe.
It just has to be long enough, is all.
Might as well take Hank. So call me when you're leaving, when you got the bolt before you leave the farm, I guess. Or I'll tell you if I want you to come here or go to clearing.
Okay.
But I'm safe driving it this way. I mean, I just caught it over there, so and then it wasn't on the headland, so I don't know. It must have just happened over there. So First I started seeing that sled again. I'm like, what the f? So then I ran. I better get out. And I saw that son of a bitch. And then I looked and said, well, it's kind of covering. I said, well,
Yeah.
well, I'm gonna keep going. So, all right, call me in here.
Which one was it? Oh, this one?
Yep.
Yeah, it'll fit.
Oh yeah. Cool.
That's a little tougher, but it'll.
So, oh yeah, you don't need this pin.
No.
They said slight chance of raining today and tomorrow. I know tomorrow's supposed to be cooler, like 68.
Yeah.
But a week ago we would kill for that, you know.
Yeah.
So we'll see what time it is. Either we gotta spray it today or tonight. It'll be late, or we spray it tomorrow morning. Only work half day tomorrow, maybe.
Came across another bundle. Got some asparagus. More for dinner. We just got hit with a pretty good little storm. You can see everything is wet now. Pavement over there is wet. Everyone's stopped. Everything is now wet. You can see it over there east of me. You see it coming down. That's the rain. Where it's darker, kind of streaks in the sky. So it's pouring there. It just poured here. So I had to turn around with the rock picker. I was able to pick some more rocks, but I'm not going to be able to because the fields are too wet over here. Dad's
this kind of is too. Catch up here. Let me see. I got the radio going on, by the way. Kind of going now. It's raining.
Yeah, I think it's just going to clip you. I can see where it's raining, and Alexander looks like it's getting hammered.
Yeah. When I get down to Dawn, I'll stop, see what it's going to do.
So Dad's out kind of east of this little town over here. So it just poured where I'm at, a different town. And then you can actually see, like I showed you, where the system is, because Iowa is so flat. You can see, you can probably see 20, 30 miles, no joke here. You can see other towns that it takes probably 20 minutes to drive to. You can see their elevators, the big corn elevators and stuff from the distance. So you can see quite a ways here in Iowa. So these storms, you can literally see the outlines of them and when they're going to come in from miles away. I'll show you. So he is probably right at the edge of that storm right there where it's raining. He's really close to about over there. And over here it's obviously really dark, so they're just getting hammered. But it looks like the storm is moving east. And to hit him, it would have to be moving to the north.
Yeah, I'm going to keep going. If you stop, it's worse, I'll let you know.
It started raining again, actually.
Yeah, I just turned south and that is pouring to the east of me, not too far away.
Yeah, that was what was over me.
Yeah, I'm starting to get rained on now. I'm heading south. Let's see what it's doing when I get to the south end. If it gets worse, I'll let you think of that south.
Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday. Today is going to be the last day of planting. Dad is finishing up our very last field to do, planting beans. And then I am about to load up the sprayer, which I'm kind of doing right now. I got to load up the sprayer, and then I got 2 fields to spray. But This is a lot faster than the planter, obviously. So I will finish an entire field, which is this way, and then about from there 6 miles, maybe, yeah, about 6-7 miles, something like that. I gotta drive it this way and then finish the field that my dad is at right now. So I will probably actually catch up to him just because of how fast I can drive and how big this is. So we'll finish about the same time. So we're probably going to only work till noon, and we started a little later than normal. It's 8 o'clock right now, but we're only going to do about a half day is what I'm getting at. So I will have the rest of this absolutely beautiful day to enjoy for myself. I am in the tractor cab spraying. This is the last field we got to spray. The planter is in that corner, and this is the last field to be planted. I mentioned earlier, but he ran out of corn, so Grandpa picked them up, and then they're gonna go run and grab one of those bulk, like bulk pro boxes. They're called pro boxes, but they're bulk holding containers. We don't have a good way to dump it because we use the forklift, and we can't get a forklift out here. We're a long ways from the farm, so we're gonna scoop it with 5-gallon pails. And he only has 12 acres left, I think, so not a whole lot. So it shouldn't take too long. And holy crap, I said corn. He ran out of beans. Boy, did I screw that up. Okay, Dad called and he said he's a couple miles away. Actually, right there, if you can see him. So I'm gonna open these lids and get started. Wind picked up too. Good.
Want how much is in there?
Quite a bit.
Well, I don't know what scoop you want.
Probably the bucket.
Oh, you can just bucket it in?
Yeah, and then I'll hand it to whoever.
That red one's got prowl, so watch out. We won't use that one. Okay. Maybe just hand.
Probably 2 pails inside.
99 acres. I gave you 99.1. There's 96 out of it. 98.
Okay. Might as well fix this right now. Beans in my shoes. I am folded up and I am heading home. My dad finished planting, so we have planted every acre we have. I just sprayed every pre-acre that we have. We will have to go spray several more times throughout the summer, but for now, it's done. Thanks for following along with this planting season. Hope you enjoyed it. I will be coming out with some camper videos. It's time to start kayaking, golfing, all that fun summer stuff. Camping, hell yeah. Anyways, like, subscribe, comment. See you later, guys. Toodaloo! Woke up, it was a normal morning. Came out, gotta load up my monkey a little early. Oop, sheriff's calling me. It got stolen. Whoop. Yeah. Hey. It's a 2022 Honda Monkey Z125 is the CC. Yellow, and the tank was yellow, and it's very unique. I got all kinds of pictures of it too. But it's mainly yellow. There's tire tracks all through the, what's that? 125. It's a 125 cc. Yeah. Yeah, I found tire tracks through the field in my backyard, so they stole it out the field, my backyard. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Yep. Bye. So, you heard the phone call. They took the monkey. I had it lined up right there to get on my truck. And then I can follow the tire tracks. Luckily I didn't mow my yard. But you can distinctly see the tire tracks go out the back. Right there, you can follow them. And then in the field, you can see very distinct the tire pattern that I have. You know, that big block tread I have from the Shingle Mobbers. Goes right out the field in the back. So, I'll update you on what happens. Sucks. Never had anything stolen before. And this is a town of 100 people, so most of us don't lock our stuff.